What if everything you tried to do went wrong, only for you to get what you wanted at the exact moment you stopped wanting it? Welcome to the brilliantly ironic world of OHenry's classic short story, The Cop and the Anthem. Picture this. It's New York City and winter is closing in. For our protagonist, a homeless man named Soapy, the forecast isn't just chilly, it's a survival crisis. But Soapy has a plan. He doesn't want a job or a handout. He wants to get arrested. His goal? A cozy 3-month winter vacation in a jail on Blackwell's Island, complete with free food and a warm bed. It sounds simple enough, right? Wrong. Soapy sets off on a one-man crime spree, but fate, it seems, has a wicked sense of humor. First, he decides to dine and dash at a fancy restaurant. He walks up to the door, ready to feast, but the head waiter takes one look at his tattered clothes and throws him out before he can even order. Strike one. Not one to give up, Soapy grabs a cobblestone and smashes a big, shiny shop window. He stands there, hands in his pockets, waiting for the inevitable arrest. A cop runs up, but when Soapy calmly confesses, the officer just laughs. He refuses to believe the real culprit would just stick around. He chases an innocent man down the street instead. Strike two. Okay, new plan. Soapy goes to a cheaper diner, eats his fill, and then cheerfully announces he has no money. This has to work. Instead of calling the police, the tough waiters just toss him out onto the cold, hard sidewalk. No arrest, just a bruised ego. Soapy's attempts get even more desperate. He tries to harass a young woman on the street, hoping she'll scream for a cop. To his dismay, she's actually delighted, thinking he's just a flirty college boy. He has to run away from her. Then he pretends to be drunk and disorderly, yelling and dancing in front of a policeman. The cop just smirks, muttering something about college kids celebrating a football game, and lets him be. For his final attempt, Soapy spots a man with a nice silk umbrella. He snatches it and walks away. The man confronts him, and Soapy dares him to call a cop. But then, the ultimate twist of bad luck. The man confesses he actually found the umbrella that morning himself. He says if it's Soapy's, he can have it, and walks off. Soapy is now the frustrated owner of a stolen umbrella he never wanted. Defeated and hopeless, Soapy wanders aimlessly until he finds himself in front of an old church. From inside, he hears the beautiful, moving sound of a church anthem being played on an organ. The music washes over him, and in that moment, everything changes. He sees the wreck his life has become and feels a sudden, powerful urge to change. He decides right then and there that tomorrow he will find a job. He will clean himself up, become a productive member of society, and reclaim the life he lost. He feels a renewed sense of hope and purpose. And it's at that exact moment, the very instant he resolves to become a better man, that he feels a hand on his shoulder. It's a cop. "What are you doing loitering here?" the officer asks. Soapy, lost in his thoughts, can't give a good answer. The next morning, a judge sentences him to 3 months on Blackwell's Island. He finally got his wish, but only when it had become his worst nightmare. The Cop and the Anthem is a masterclass in irony. It's a story about how life can be so unpredictable, and how society can sometimes fail the very people it's supposed to help. Soapy tried to play the system and failed, only to be trapped by it when he chose the path of virtue. It's a funny, sad, and unforgettable tale that really makes you think. What do you think of this story? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into classic literature. Thanks for watching.